Berlin has a certain mystique about it because of its fascinating history, which has forever changed the world. Berlin is a fantastic place to visit, with its historic past and modern present. Berlin has grown in popularity among students, artists, writers, and other creatives over the last decade. They've been drawn to the city's low-rent and free-spirited atmosphere. In Berlin, there is a constant sense of movement. If you're planning a trip to Berlin, we've got you covered with our video travel guide to Berlin, which includes what to do, as well as an informative and helpful infographic that will give you a quick peek at all the top things to do in Berlin. 1. See the Brandenburg Gate. Brandenburg Gate, which was built in 1791, is the city's most well-known landmark. The Brandenburg Gate is one of Berlin's most important monuments and provides one of the city's best views. The Brandenburg Gate was in no man's land behind the Berlin Wall during the Cold War. When the wall fell, everyone came here to celebrate, and it has since become a symbol of a united Germany. This Acropolis-style monument has come to represent German reunification. The Brandenburg Gate is often the first stop for visitors while sightseeing. For many, the Brandenburg Gate represents Berlin, and anyone visiting should see it, even if only for a photo opportunity. 2. Spend time in Potsdamer Platz. Potsdamer Platz was Europe's busiest square in the 1920s, but it was destroyed during World War II and then divided by the Berlin Wall. After German reunification, it became Europe's largest construction site. It was transformed into a showcase for the new Berlin, complete with skyscrapers, hotels, cinemas, shopping malls, and the massive Central Plaza. Because the square is close to the Brandenburg Gate, you can visit both landmarks on the same day. 3. See the famous Reichstag. One of Berlin's most historic landmarks is the German Parliament. It has a clear dome and attracts some of Berlin's largest crowds. The dome is free to visit, but you must make a reservation ahead of time. From the dome, you can enjoy panoramic views of the city and learn about the history of the Parliament through interior exhibitions. 4. Enjoy the view from the TV Tower in Alexanderplatz. The iconic 368-meter-high Fernsehturm TV tower can be found in Germany's main city square. Alexanderplatz is a popular starting point for tourists, with many attractions where people come to shop, eat, and socialize. 5. Visit Checkpoint Charlie. Checkpoint Charlie was the most well-known post-war border crossing in Berlin. The original border post between former East and West Berlin on Friedrichstrasse still stands, complete with a soldier's post and border crossing sign. The museum features exhibits on the history of the Berlin Wall as well as displays about people who tried to flee to the west. Berlin is a lively and exciting city that is always buzzing with activity. The warmer weather encourages more outdoor festivals and beer gardens. There isn't a bad time to visit Berlin. It all depends on what season you prefer and what activities you want to participate in. Berlin is an extremely affordable city, which is why so many people try to relocate here. You can easily visit the city on a budget without doing much work. The best places for tourists to stay in Berlin are in the city center, known as Mitte. You'll be within walking distance of all the major attractions, and you won't need to take public transportation unless you want to venture outside the main areas. You might expect traditional German foods in Berlin, but schnitzel isn't the only thing on the menu. Berlin has a strong international food influence, which leads to a lot of fusion. Currywurst, bratwurst served with curry powder and ketchup, with fries on the side. It's one of Berlin's most popular street food dishes. Berliner Pfannkuchen, a Berlin pancake, but it's more like a donut without a hole. It is frequently filled with jam and dusted with powdered sugar. Berlin is a large city, but it is extremely well connected thanks to the U-Bahn subway system and the S-Bahn above-ground train system. Even the outlying neighborhoods are easily accessible. A single ticket costs €3 and is valid for 90 minutes. There are also over 100 bus lines in Berlin that will take you anywhere you need to go. The fares are the same as for trains and trams. Taxis are not cheap in this city, but you will rarely need to use one. No matter how long you stay in Berlin, from a few days to a month, you'll be able to discover fascinating parts of the city you never knew existed. We hope you find this video about Berlin useful in planning your trip.